Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my 8th lesson of D2 chapter number 6 exercise 6a, that is about algebraic fractions. In this lesson I will solve intermediate level question number 5 that says simplify each of the following. Before going to the lesson, I just want to say that these lessons are the application of midterm breakage and the application of the identities. So for better understanding of this lesson, you should have the command on the midterm breakage and the application of basic algebraic identities. If you find any difficulty in understanding of midterm breakage, I'll give the link in the description box and you have to watch the lesson from there for better understanding and clarity of this lesson. Let's move to the first part of the question. First part is b square minus a square upon 2a square plus ab minus 3b square. If you look at the numerator is the application of the difference between two squares and the denominator is the application of midterm breakage. So for the solution, what I have to do is I have to express my numerator in form of the identity that a whole square, and a of the question is b. So b whole square minus a square. Coming to the denominator is 2a square plus ab minus 3b square. Recall midterm breakage method that we have to multiply constant with the coefficient of term having part 2. This is minus 6. And then what we have to do, we have to make the prime factors of 6, 2 and 3. So I have to set the factors in such a way that when I'm adding or subtracting, I'm getting positive 1, positive AB, which is the middle term, and when I'm multiplying, I'm getting minus 6. So if I'm taking 3 with positive sign and 2 with negative sign, that will be the suitable choice. So what I have to do, I have to write it 2a square plus 3ab minus 2ab and minus 3b square. Let me move slightly towards this side. And if we look at the numerator, I have to write it in the form b plus a into b minus a, that is actually a plus b into a minus b, application of the identity. And coming to the denominator, I have to make the groups of like terms. And from each group extract some number or letter as a common factor. If we look at the first two terms, we can see a is the common letter here. So extract it out, pull it out. I have to write a here, and inside the bracket I will write 2a, and then I have to copy the sign as it is, plus from 3ab, a is out, 3b. Coming to the second group, minus 2ab minus 3b square, we have minus sign as a common factor, and from letters I can extract b out, and the question will take the form 2a plus 3b. Now if we look at the denominator, this 2a plus 3b is the common group. Extract it out, pull it out, b plus a into b minus a upon divided by 2a plus 3b into a minus b. Now focus your attention here. In the numerator we have b minus a and in the denominator we have a minus b. It's really important to turn either b minus a in the form of a minus b or a minus b in the form of b minus a. In order to make this term same, what we have to do, we have to multiply and divide the whole fraction by minus sign, and when we will be multiplying and dividing the fraction, one of the minus sign will remain in the working and one of the minus sign will be used in making the change in the sign of this a or b. So what I'm doing, I'm keeping my numerator as it is and I'm making the change in my denominator, and this is 2a plus 3b, and when I will be multiplying this part of the question with minus sign, b which is negative will become positive and a which is positive will become negative. Now by multiplying and dividing the whole fraction by minus sign, this factor becomes same. Now I can cancel it like this, and my question answer will take the form minus b plus a upon 2a plus 3b, 2a plus 3b, or minus a, because we mostly write in English alphabets a comes first, so I can write it minus a minus b upon 2a plus 3b. I hope this question is clear to you. Let's move to the next question. Next question is y square minus 6y minus 7 upon 2y square minus 17y plus 21. Both the numerator and denominator are the application of midterm breakage. So if we look at the numerator, the constant is minus 7. That has to be multiplied with the coefficient of the square term, which is 1, and the product will come 7 with minus sign. 7 with minus sign. 7 is a prime number, so it has only two factors, 7 and 1. Now I have to set the signs of these two factors because I need 6, the middle term negative. So the larger factor will have minus sign. Okay, so let me write the numerator first. This will become y square minus 7y plus y minus 7 upon. Now coming to the denominator, that is 2y square minus 17y plus 21. Again multiply this constant with the coefficient of the term having part 2. 21 times 2 is 42. 42, make the prime factors of 42. 2 2s are and 2 1s are, and 3 7s are. Now I have to set these vectors in such a way, 2, 3 and 7, in such a way that when I'm adding or subtracting, I'm getting minus 17, and when I'm multiplying, I'm getting 42. So if I'm taking 14, 7 2s are 14 and 3, 14 and 3 is 17, and 14 3s are is 42. Now the denominator will take the form 2y square minus 14y minus 3y plus 21. Now both the numerator and denominator have divided in 4 terms. Now I have to make the groups of like terms. Groups of like terms, and from each group I have to extract, pull out some common number or letter. If you look at the numerator, from y square minus 7y, I can extract y out, and inside the bracket I will left with y minus 7. Coming to the second group, plus y minus 7, we know that 1 is the factor of every number, so we can extract 1 out, and inside the bracket I will left with y minus 7. Coming to the denominator, 2y square minus 14y, from the numbers I can extract 2 out because table of 2 is suitable for 14 7 times. For letters, from letters I can extract y out, 2y out, and then I have to put the bracket. From 2y square, we are writing here 2y, so inside the bracket I will write y minus 7. Coming to the second group, I have minus 3y plus 21. If we look at the numbers 3 and 21, table of 3 is suitable for 21, so I can extract 3 out. But here the problem is that what sign I have to mark here, that is really important to understand. If I'm taking positive sign here, then inside the bracket y will have the negative sign, but in the previous part y has the positive sign. So in order to make these two brackets same, what I have to do, I have to extract minus sign here. This is really important to understand, and then put the bracket, and then from minus 3y, minus 3 is out, y, and from 21 minus 3, positive 21 minus 3 is out. What sign I have to mark here, that after multiplication with minus sign become positive back, that will be minus, and minus 7. This step is really important. You have to focus on this step. Now, if we look at the numerator, this y minus 7 is the common group. Extract it out, pull it out, and then inside the bracket I will left with y plus 1. Coming to the denominator, y minus 7 is the common group. Extract it out, pull it out, and then I will left with 2y minus 3. Y minus 7 is the common group. In the numerator and denominator, we can simplify it, we can cancel it, and my answer will be y plus 1 upon 2y minus 3. I hope you are clear about this question. Let's move to the next question. Next question is 3x minus 3y upon ax minus ay minus x plus y. If we look at the numerator is the application of factorization by extracting common factor. So extract. The common factor here is 3. Extract it out, 3, and inside the bracket I will left with x minus y. And if we look at the denominator, here we have the 4 terms. So it's the application of factorization by grouping. I have to make the groups of like terms and extract some number or letter as a common factor from each group. If we look at ax minus ay, a is the common letter here. Extract it out, pull it out. Inside the bracket I will write x minus y. Coming to the second part, minus x plus y. We cannot see any letter or number common here, but we know 1 is the factor of every number. So I can pull out 1 here. Now the second problem is that what sign I have to mark at this place. If I'm marking positive sign here, then x will be negative, but I actually need x positive here, so I have to pull out minus sign. This is really important. Then inside the bracket I will left with x, and y has the positive sign. What sign I have to mark here, which after multiplication with this minus sign will become positive. Do not forget the rule of integers, that negative multiplied with negative will become positive, minus y. Okay, now coming to the next step, I have to write numerator as it is, 3 into x minus y upon x minus y is the common group. Extract it out, pull it out, x minus y into this a minus 1. Now x minus y is the common number. In the numerator and denominator, common group, simplify this and I will left with 3 over a minus 1. I hope you are clear about this question. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.